Hi, in this video, we're going to show you how to create a custom KPI metric for your client. And so the way to first do it is we're going to head to the Insights section, then click on KPIs. A little bit of a refresher about this area. This is where you can visualize all of the KPIs, look at the trend over the last year for each certain financial ratio. Then you can also analyze the information, track the result compared to different periods, or if you want to look at this on a quarterly perspective, whatever it may be. Now, if we want to create a custom KPI, we just click on this box here in the top right corner. The first thing you're going to have to do is give it a name and then type in a simple description. Basically, that description will populate when you hover over any one of these ratios that are here, which we'll be able to show you at the end. But for today's example, let's just type in a basic example. Then from here, you get to start building your KPI, whether you decide if it's the correct margin or ratio or amount, deciding whether how this is going to be measured in terms of whether higher is a better result or lower is a better result, whatever it may be. Once you've made those selections, click on Next. And this is where you can then build your KPI. Essentially, what you can do is type in like the calculator options here, divide, multiplication, minus, and additions. Alternatively, you can reference the chart of accounts here to build out your bespoke ratio for your clients, essentially just grabbing whichever accounts that you wanted to look at. I know that this ratio isn't really going to make much sense, but for the example, you can add in as many of these as you like, build out that ratio for the client. Once that's done, hit save, and that will populate in the relevant area that you had set it to 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 show. A couple of things. So when you have created a KPI, you would hover over, and that will give you the explanation of how this KPI is being calculated. And if you ever wanted to delete it, if you'd made a mistake or if you wanted to make an adjustment, you could click on this X icon here to remove it. So that's a quick run through around how to create your KPIs. If you have any questions, please reach out to info@rtreporting.com. Um, and at the moment, for non-financial drivers, as you saw in the calculator option, you would just manually key in what those non-financial drivers were. In the future, we will update you with any future integrations with things like Google Sheets and other options like that. But presently, where it stands, you would key those figures in manually. And obviously, for the financial ratios, you can just go in and create them like we've done here today, and they will automatically update each month with the new information that you're looking at. All right, thank you so much for taking a look, and reach out if you have any questions.